Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show with your host, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain. I'm out here in the suburbs of Horn Lake, Mississippi, a.k.a. Whitehaven, Tennessee. My guy, Kenny Stubblefield, joins me as always. He is in the safest neighborhood in America due to the most amazing neighborhood watch and scare bros that you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Ever in your life, man. Whoever thought that the racist tactics of burning crosses and things like that would still be showing their face in 2025. But here they are. In Collierville, you can find those things right next door to Kenny Stubblefield. What's going on, my brother?
My guy, what's up, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
It's cold as all hell outside.
Oh, it's insanely cold. Before I get into telling my stories about the weekend, what's I about to say? We are, of course, brought to you guys, powered by the good people at FanDuel Sportsbook. We got some money for y'all today. Matter of fact, man, I ain't just got no money for y'all today, man. We bring it back. I got a gas money bet for y'all today, man. Hey, it's been a couple weeks since I had to drop y'all one of them joints, man. I got one for y'all today, man.
And it seems almost a lock, bro. Like, honestly.
I'm merging my formulas together, Kenny. First, I was like, stop betting the Grizzlies. You know, you get too emotional with those.
Yeah.
I was like, well, just bet role players.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, I went back to the Grizzlies because I have knowledge of the Grizzlies, bro. I have knowledge of what our guys do.
Right.
I have knowledge of what other guys do against us. So I am going to bring back a gas money bet today. That's happening, Kenny Stubblefield. So I'm feeling good about that. That's coming later on in the show today, Kenny. But I got to tell y'all,
it's a good bet.
I got to tell y'all about the weekend, man. Let me do this first, man. Let me butter these guys up first, man. Kenny, if you're looking for a quality used car, Kenny Stubblefield, the place to get that from is from our good friends at Carway, Kenny Stubblefield. They are been doing this thing since 2018, man, out there on Summer Avenue, 6154 Summer Avenue. Give them a phone call, 901-440-8251. Financing is available, Kenny Stubblefield. Bad credit, no problem. Visit the website, carwaytherightway.com. This is Grind City, Kenny Stubblefield. And just like this is Grind City, the good people at Carway are on the grind to put you in a quality used car, including Pink Beetles. Kenny, did you know you cannot buy Pink Beetles anywhere in the world, bro, outside of Carway? And I'm not joking.
We're not joking.
We've been having text conversations in the group chat with the people at Carway for weeks, for months, literally. And they've been talking about Pink Beetles. They just keep talking about Pink Beetles. We was like, dude, why the hell they keep talking about fucking Pink Beetles?
Thought they were joking with us the whole time.
And we come to find out that they are the only place where you can buy Pink Beetles is at Carway. So if you have a daughter or a wife or a son or whatever that wants a Pink Beetle, Carway is the place to get it. The Barbie craze is going crazy.
And it's like their biggest seller. They sell
their biggest seller, yeah.
Multiples of them every single month. And and I'm telling you, I was on the lot this weekend. I shot a commercial for them.
Yeah.
It's coming out. I'm working on it. It'll be out this week at some point. It is the car selection they have is actually it's actually elite. It's actually elite. And those Pink Beetles, like my 45-year-old ass doesn't like. I'm like, come on, man. Like, Pink Beetles ain't for me, right? But they look good, bro. They look good. Yeah. How do you find one? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about how you find it. Just know they're the only place you can get one, man. Just know that. Pull up, take a look at it. They're the only place to sell them. Exactly. How do you find one? You go to Carway. That's how you find one.
Exactly, man. That's the answer. That's how you find it. You go to Carway. But Kenny Stubblefield, my son Gabe, had a game on Friday. Yeah, he had a game on Friday, man. I'm not gonna say the schools. I don't mind sharing when my kid goes to school. But I don't like sharing when other people's kids go to school, right? Because I was told it's not a good thing to do. And I get it. I don't totally get it because I'm not really worried about nobody pulling up on my kid. But yeah, we had a game the other night on a Friday, and it's something I like to do, Kenny, when we play games is I like to look across the way and make an assumption of the team based on the coach, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And I've noticed in my times of watching my kids, whether it was Sabrina, who's 23 years old now, when she played volleyball, I always noticed that whenever there was a volleyball team that was coached by a man, I've never played against a girls volleyball team coached by a man that was bad. They've always been good teams. I don't care what level I'm talking about, middle school, high school, club, whatever. Every middle school team we played against who was coached by a man, they were good.
Right.
So I paid attention to, I like to look at their energy, kind of guess whether they're staff or volunteer, all that type of stuff, right? See if I can see a kid that looks like him on the court. I look at all these type of things, right? So I look across the court, Kid in Stubblefield. Who do I see, Kid in
Who
Stubblefield?
do you see?
I see my good friend Jason, one of the owners, co-owners of Carway, man. He's over there, right? So I'm people to see. I know Jason. We're not friends, but I know who he is. Like I see him and I know him through people. We got mutual friends, all that type of stuff. So I'm like, yeah, man, we really need to bust these dudes' ass, man. So I was ready to talk shit because we were up early in the game. The dudes started coming back on us, bro. Hey, we were up by like I think 6 at the half, right?
Right.
Texting Julia like, hey, but we up. You know, she's like, yeah, Gabe. I don't know what happened in the fourth quarter. You know, we were up 5. Going into the third, at halftime, we were up 5. For some reason, bro, these dudes turned into the Splash Brothers. They went like 3 of 3 from 3. They outscored us 9-4.
Oh no!
Third quarter. So now, we were down 5. No, it was worse than that. Because wait a minute, had to be because they did they take the lead? It was more than that because did they score 19 in that quarter? Hold on, bro.
19 in a
no,
kid
it couldn't
game?
have been. No, hold on.
Way.
I got something wrong, bro. Hold on. See, I got my numbers off, bro. I was texting Julia to score because I know in that third quarter they did not miss a 3.
That's like scoring 70 points in a quarter in the NBA.
Yes, this is what they did. It was 25-21 at the half.
Right.
Third quarter, after the third quarter, we were down 34-29. We scored 8, and they scored. I had the numbers totally wrong. They scored 13 in the third quarter.
That's a lot of points.
And it was like
a lot of points.
It was 4 threes and 1 missed free throw. That's how they got. It was all threes. So so they were up. They got up on us 34-29 after 3. Right. And then it was just lockdown time, man. We had to lock them down, man. We had to shut them down. Man. We ended up winning. Final score 44-39. I was trying hard to come up with some type of play on numbers to put that number into the group chat, that score into the group chat, but I said no, I couldn't come up with nothing, man. And I also witnessed a live 6-7 by little kids too, man. Because after the first quarter, the score was 6-7.
Oh yeah,
and the little kids started going crazy. But I was like, yeah.
I watched
little these kids know that 6-7 is a shout out to a street gang, but anyway,
I watched
suburbanite kids. Little did y'all know, but no, go ahead.
I watched my daughter and I watched a lot of the NCAA volleyball tournament this weekend together, and there was a couple of times where in a game it went to 6-7, and the reaction
every time
to this day, it's hilarious, man.
For 5 sets of volleyball, they out there 5 games.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's crazy. It's always gonna be a 6-7 more like competitive volleyball. It's that low. It's crazy, bro. But yeah, we went to Starry Nights last night, man. Had a good time. Me and Julia went out there. Me, Julia, and the kids went to Starry Nights. Cold as shit out there, man. It was cool. Shout out to the good people at Shelby Farms. It was dope. Shout out to Starry Nights. It was cool.
I mean, like, can I be honest with you? Hot take here.
Yeah.
All right. Like I'm not a big fan of like do you kind of get tired of Christmas lights?
Yeah, I'm not. Christmas got to get on my nerves, period, man. When you're like co-parent, it makes Christmas super weird, especially this year, because a family tradition that we always have is not happening this year. So it's going to make co-parenting. This is my first Christmas. I really got to ask myself, okay, what the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing with Gabe? Like, what am I doing with Gabe this year, right? So it's Christmas just I love getting together with my family, all those type of things, but yeah, it can be this is a tough time of year for me, like in a lot of ways. So yeah.
No, I feel you.
Yeah. So but yeah, man. So we had a good time with that. But here we are, Kenny. The Grizzlies also lost on Friday night. Kenny Stubblefield, they lost to the Utah Jazz. It's just a stupid ass game, bro.
Stupid game.
Just a dumb ass game, man. And of course, all the everything was pointing at Isolo and all these type of things. And we were talking earlier about how we just kind of point fingers at the wrong stuff, or just weird stuff and stuff happens. But all the fingers were pointing at Isolo, whatever. And I'm working. The game is going on while I'm at Huey's or whatever. And I'm watching the game in the middle of working. And one thing just kind of ran true, bro. Like that we see so many times, bro. Tie game, Grizzlies have the ball. Ja Morant turnover. We're down 2. Ja Morant missed 3-pointer, game over. Like, how many times have we seen that in the last 7 years, right? So, but yeah, bad game, bad loss. Back at it again today. Kenny Stubblefield, Ja Morant says he takes the blame, all these type of things. I meant to look this up before the show started. I know that Jared Davison probably somewhere in the comments. Oh, yeah, shout out to everybody in the comments as well, man. My guy, Ken Darius, Black Ninja DJ, Mim Ant, my guy, Wayno, JDN 901. Not sure who that should have never been in it before. Shout out to you. He did lead the lineup that lost the lead in for far too long. I mean, that's kind of basketball. I get that part too. But yeah, tie game. Grizz got the ball. Ja Morant turnover. Ja Morant missed 3-pointer.
Yeah,
game over. I mean, how many times have we seen that, bro? Shout out to my guy Zay, man, Xavier Dawson. Super dope content creator for sure.
Zay Tom takes. Y'all check him out.
Yeah, Jaren was ass per usual in that game. I had an interesting theory for Jaren, man. I don't know if this rings true or not, but it's kind of going to
you rang.
Yeah. Pull up Ja's numbers, like his shooting splits, all those type of things before that Lakers game. Like, what were his numbers before then? If you will, pull those up. And that kind of ties into what I want to talk about real quick. This isn't on the notes, but I did want to touch on this real fast because I said I have a theory of what might be going on with Jaren. That I was going to check out the next few games to see if it rings true, right? And that is that with Jaren. I didn't even want to talk about Jaren this morning, but real quick. But Jaren's not a self-starter. He's not a self-motivated dude. He's always been pushed by the other dudes on this team, whether that was Desmond Bain, Dillon Brooks, Ja Morant, whatever. Dez is gone, Dillon's gone, Ja's here, and Ja was being on some super weirdo shit for a long time, like this season. And I think I said this before, that I think that Jaren is a thermostat of what's really going on with this team. Like, you can kind of look at him and tell whether shit is good or not. And I think Ja being off the court and not being there to get in his ass, I think those type of things might have been affecting Jaren's game. So I'm going to keep a look on that to see if that changes if there's any uptick in Jaren's performance as Ja gets acclimated and those two are back playing together. But I don't know. But yeah, exactly, Jared. That's what I want you to look up if you would. Look up what Ja's numbers were before he started pouting. Because we, as Grizzlies fans, like we're not like, we see all this national stuff. Everybody's talking about Ja's 3-point shooting and all that. And a lot of that was Ja protesting and just, I'm just going to take a bunch of bad shots and all those type of things and taking his numbers and all that. I would like to see really what Ja is, this season, because I don't really think we know, because I think we've seen him when he was pouting, when he was going through the protesting, the stuff with Isolo and all that type of stuff. But I think he's going to have to really kind of show us what he is outside of those, that week or so of just, self-destructive play, whatever by Ja Morant. But he says he's trying to get his stuff together and all those type of things. So we'll see what that looks like. But it is good to see Ja back. I want to say he had 25 points the other night. There's an interesting stat that somebody pulled up. I also want to say, I wonder how much of this goes into Ja when he was, on his BS, right? Pull that stat up, Kenny Stubblefield. These are the leaders in field goal attempts per game when the guy is touching the ball more than 6 seconds. So this is basically saying how many times this guy has had the ball more than 6 seconds per game. Luka Doncic, Kenny Stubblefield, does this 12.1 times per game, where he has the ball in his hands more than 6 seconds. He's also his true shooting percentage is 53.3%.
Effective field goal.
Field goal, not true shooting. Yeah, effective field goal percentage is 53.3%. I think that's a combination of rate that he's getting to the free throw line, free throw percentage, 3-point percentage, field goal percentage. I think it's a combination of all those. Jared said his numbers were 43, 13, and 97. So yeah, the 3-point was actually worse before the Lakers game. So all right, so SGA 11 times a game, 59%. That's insane that he's able to.
Insane.
That he has that many times where he says "fuck the play, I'm the play," and he's still scoring. He's still scoring at a 59% clip. James Harden 9.7, 48.7. Y'all see the numbers. You got some of the elite guys ISO and just, guys who you say, get that guy the ball, I'll go do something, right? Like, get out of my way, I'll make something happen. John Morant does this 6.5 times a game where he has the ball more than 25% of the shot clock, right? And his effective field goal percentage is at 32.7, which is leaps and bounds worse than anybody else that's even in this top 10, right? Ja has to do way better there, bro. Like you can't have possessions where you're killing the shot clock, where you're saying, okay, fuck the play, I'm the play, and that's what you're coming out with, right? Because if you got the ball that long, bro, you're saying fuck the play, I'm the play, and I'm not mad at you doing that. If you're Luka, if you're SGA, if you're even James Harden or Jalen Brunson, whatever, I'm not mad because those guys are. Well, James Harden need to stop it. He's not doing pretty good either. But you see, like a guy like Anthony Edwards, right? He only does it 7.5 times a game. He's shooting about 46.7%. Austin Reeves, these type of guys, right? Cade Cunningham, that's fine. But look at the drop off of Ja's numbers, bro. That is absolutely crazy. And Ja has to find better ways to score. And that's another thing, too. Jaren is suffering from that, too. Jaren doesn't know how to make quick decisions in this offense. But Ja's a little bit more talented where he can do things that Jaren can't do. And he can, kind of get away with some things Jaren can't get away with. But, yeah, man, that's an alarming number. But Ja say he's working on it. All we can do is see Kenny Stubblefield as far as that's concerned. Also got news over the weekend, Kenny Stubblefield. We saw, of course, we talked about this Friday that the news came out. Brandon Clarke, it was working out. DeMichael Cole, a good friend, DeMichael Cole, posted those images. And we were like, well, we looked at the Edey numbers. Edey got the G League assignment, and then 13 days later, he was ready to go. He got the notification on November 2nd that he was, sitting down to the hustle. And 13 days later, he was playing on my wedding day against the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we was like, well, he's probably 2 weeks away. Not so fast.
Not so fast. He's back.
We got an update from Grizz PR saying that he is doubtful for tonight, which means that more than likely he will play in the next game that the Grizzlies play. I can't remember who it was against, but the next game on the schedule outside.
They're playing Minnesota in Minnesota, or they could wait until the Wizards on the weekend. Yeah.
But BC will be coming back, man. Shout out to DeMichael Cole for pretty much breaking the seal on all this Brandon Clarke stuff that has jumped off this weekend. I'm ready to see BC back for several reasons. I think that the Grizzlies have been ready to move or part ways with BC for a while. And I think that ultimately they want to have some sustained play by him before the trade, healthy play between now and the trade deadline. That's something we're definitely going to talk about as well. And I want to see him play because he's a good basketball player for the Grizzlies, right? He's been a very productive guy over the years when he's healthy. Kendarius says he a man. I agree. BC is just a tough dude, man. He's a guy that he's one of my favorite Grizz. But it does feel like they've been trying to move BC for a while. But I do want to see him play. And I want to see him play in this Isolo system. I think this system lends to his game a lot more than the stuff they had him out there doing last year, shooting threes and all that kind of crap. I think Isolo will allow him to be a big. So go back to setting picks. If there's any athleticism yet left, I think we'll see those type of things as well. So I am excited to see.
And it'll be nice to see. It'll be nice to see Brandon Clarke back setting screens with Ja Morant again, right?
Yeah, man, for sure.
Because right now, as I think Jock sets actually pretty good screens for Ja. It gets Ja open, but Jock is not a threat going to the basket whatsoever. And I think that there is a level of you need to see somebody who's a threat setting picks for Ja, which is why we were so excited about Zach Edey.
Yeah.
Brandon has shown, they've proven, they've had whole last seasons where the BC Ja pick and roll lob threat was it fed babies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It put food on people's tables. And so it'll be interesting to see just what that looks like in the immediate. But then I kind of agree with you. I think they're doing this so they can actually get some trade value out for them. So.
Yeah, we'll talk. We got some NBA trade talk. We'll pick up with in the second half of the show. Interesting note that Mark Stein made. We'll talk about that when we talk NBA a little bit more in the second half. But Kenny Stubblefield, if Brandon Clarke is able to be that pest out there on the court that bothers teams, that of course would be something that would definitely help the Memphis Grizzlies going forward. But if you have pests in your house, Kenny Stubblefield, the people you need to reach out to are our good friends, man, at Grade A Pest, man. They are the best in the business. My guy, Reggie Freeman Alexander, man. I think he's been killing bugs and we were in high school together, kid, if I ain't mistaken, man. I think he's been in the business for a long time, man. He's got 20 years of experience in pest and rodent control. Came from corporate America, man, to bring that same level of professionalism into your home, man. I've seen the guys in action. Super professional way they go about doing things. No shortcuts. Great staff, great crew of guys that come out with them as well. Homegrown business from a born and raised Memphian. You'll see him at the Tiger games. You'll see him at the Grizz games. Committed to excellence, to applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pest control needs, man. This is my guy, Reggie Freeman Alexander, an amazing dude. Takes care of the problem. He ain't trying to sell you no bunch of crap. He ain't trying to get you signed up for no long-term whatever. He's going to take care of whatever the issue is, and I'll see you if I need to see you again, period, man. Shout out to the good people at Grade A Pest. Give them a call, 901-628-4867. Shoot them an email, gradeapservices@gmail.com. But Kenny about to take a break, man. When we come back, it's going to be more than Anthony Sain Show. See you guys in a minute.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
I was kind of encouraged by one or two things tonight. Mainly, the Grizzlies were bad when John Morant was off the court, and that was a little bit of encouragement to me. Him playing basketball so far this year has not really led to team success, and so the fact that the team was really good when he was on the court said a lot to me.
Without Zach Edey, this team is going to struggle in a lot of ways. Zach has changed the way this team has looked. The rebounding situation was just it's untenable for the Grizzlies moving forward. Like with Yusuf Nurkic, with Kevin Love, with Lauri Markkanen, with Kyle Filipowski, with the size they have out there on the court, it was going to be tough for the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies did not answer the bell. The bigs did not answer the bell when it came to rebounding.
They've got some, if we were to call them any kind of trees, they would probably be white oaks, how nobody's thought of that yet, I don't know.
Tune into the post-game bounce live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel immediately after every Memphis Grizzlies game for instant reactions and breakdowns. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show, man. My guy Ken Darius, man. I be thinking about boy, be all right, man. He just say some crazy stuff, man. Say get one of the pity centers out there.
Oh God. Oh Jesus.
Unless you talk about your boy Naquan Tomlin or something, man. I'll pass, bro. But no.
Oh gosh. Hey, before we move on, we do have some FanDuel numbers from for the Grizz and Clippers tonight. The Grizzlies are plus 4.5 point underdogs in this game. Minus 114. Clippers are minus 4.5 favorites. Minus 106. Grizzlies plus 144 on the money line. So if you think they're going to actually win the game, plus 144. Minus 172 for the Clippers. Over under 228.5. Minus 108. Minus 112.
For sure. We got the gas money, John McGee, out there a little bit later, man.
Hey.
In fact, I got so many returns today, man. I got Inside the Sain brain coming back, man. We gonna get outside of sports for a minute, man. So I'm gonna give y'all that joint during that time. You gotta wait till the end, man. You gotta watch this. You want that free money, man. You gotta watch all the way through this joint, man. We need that engagement.
That's right.
You want that free money. Stay your ass up here, man. You ain't doing that no way, man.
And when you say free money, it's free money today.
This money does seem free, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, man, it's time for the it's time for the 3-pointer, man. We talk about 3 things going on in the goddamn world of sports, man. Let's get to it. Number 1,
we got the Cup final set,
fuck
man.
Jesus. Fuck goddamn San Antonio Spurs.
Whoa.
Folks so goddamn good. Them folks went there and got on the Thunder ass. And then my boy Wimby talking shit, man. I love it, bro. I love it.
Dude.
I wonder is anybody going to question why a guy who ain't never won a championship is calling out a NBA like the audacity. Of a player. You know, you can't talk about guys if you can't talk shit unless you won a championship, man. Let me ask y'all a question: Is it safe to call Klay Thompson ass again? Because like for 2 weeks we were praising his accomplishments and we were crowning him as this great all-time player. Like, can we go back to saying that Klay Thompson is ass? Y'all let me know in the comments whether it's okay.
Klay Thomps's ass. But
then he out here again.
He ain't lame anymore.
Like a Raggedy Ann doll by his girlfriend.
But he ain't lame though. Do you see that video?
He's still lame, bro.
He ain't
still lame. Trust me. He's lame as fuck. Trust me. He out there playing dress up like a Ken doll out here with that man.
Kind of cake right now, dating the stallion, baby.
Bro, I'm sure Julie gonna watch this, man. No. We had that conversation off the air, man. We had that conversation off the air. Yeah.
Hey, what a game though! That Spurs
man,
game was so good.
Spurs are fucking good, man. Wemby's fucking nasty as fuck, man. Man, that like I said, so much about that team doesn't make sense. Cause dudes are too young, man. Why are they that damn good already, bro? Then they got a damn coach with a goddamn sponge curl and light eyes. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, how is this dude, this unserious looking ass coach, bro? How is this man the fucking? Why them dudes good, man? Good God, bro.
But I'm
anyway.
Saying, what I was. And this is going to sound crazy. You know what really impressed me? Wemby is awesome. He is so freaking talented. He's going to break the NBA. But, dude, we got on Jaren's ass for letting Alex Caruso body him up in that series last year.
Yep.
Bro, Alex Caruso bodied Wemby a few times. Like, that guy, the Thunder are just – they're going to lose games. They're now 25-2 on the year.
Yeah.
But they are still – so free. I mean, dude,
and they're still going to win the championship, man. The Spurs ain't nobody for put them folks out, man.
But
yeah,
Alex Caruso, that whole team, oh my gosh, I loved watching. Alex Caruso has those moments in those games where you're just like, I understand why he's playing on this team. I understand why he's in the NBA. That guy is just everywhere all the time.
Oh, he's nasty. He's a nasty dude for sure. The NBA Cup Finals are set. The Spurs take on the Knicks. I think it's going to be a good game. I think the Spurs going to get on that ass, though. But it is going to be a good game. Tomorrow, the finals of the NBA Cup. A lot of discussion about should we give a damn about the cup or not. Yes, I say do 2 or 3 of them bitches. Do that shit.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just keep doing that shit, bro. Why not? Like, do 2 cups every year, bro. Why not? Do one now. Do one
in the spring.
right. And then do go to the finals, bro. Why not, bro? Like, for real. Like, why not, bro?
What are your thoughts on Stephon Castle?
He's good. He's good, bro. Like, that team is, oh, God damn, I don't understand why the Spurs are this good. Especially when Wemby was out. Harper's freaking good. They're going to have to do something, though, because it's a lot of stuff they do right now is cute. I don't know if you can have Harper, Castle, and Fox. They're gonna, which is even more scary because I don't even want to talk about this shit, bro.
All three of those dudes. Well, number one, all 3 of those dudes, you trade one of those guys, he's getting a big bag back, right? Like they're going to get assets, they're going to get players. Dillon Harper is awesome. Like that dude, it is crazy to me how he is, I think 19 or 20 years old, first year in the league, and they said it perfectly on the broadcast. He's one of those guys that plays at his own speed but he knows what he's doing out there already as a rookie. And it's like, man, just think what it's going to look like in a couple of years for him. Once he's even more acclimated to the game, it's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah, like Kadarius said, you got 3 big guards, man, to defend and they can make shots. Like, that's for sure. Like, that team, God, the Spurs are good, man. They got it's like Wemby and like 3 Cedric Cowards, like 2 Cedric Cowards out there. They're killing everybody, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie. The NBA is a good place to be right now, bro. I love where the NBA is right now, man. We do so much crazy ass talking about transactions and trades and do this, but man, the NBA as is fucking dope, bro. I love the next generation in the league, and I like things the home team are doing, man. I like some of the guys we're bringing in. I like the way that the Grizzlies are trying to build their shit right now, man. If either you fit in or you don't, man. If you don't fit in with it, you about to get the fuck out the roster, man. It include everybody, goddammit. So hey, I'm down for all that shit. But what I said? No, I'm moving my bet. I was gonna put the bet right there. I'm gonna move that joint though, man. But what am I about to say? Oh, NBA Cup. Like I said, it's tomorrow. The champion will be getting some sort of trophy. They might want to get that joint tattooed on their body, man. If they do, need to go get that shit done at Trilogy Tattoos, man. They are the best in the business, man. 27 years in the business. Out there on the Highland Strip, my guy Richard Jarvis has been doing his thing in Memphis, man. He's a local Memphian as well. Get with him, man. Visit the website, trilogytattoosmemphis.com. You can just walk in. You don't have to set an appointment. You can set an appointment on the website, though. Every tattoo on your body has a story, man. Whether you're the NBA Cup champion or the Red Cup drinking champion, man. Whatever you are.
There you go.
The Solo Cup champ. Whatever you are, man. It's got a story behind it. So get it done at Trilogy Tattoos by the best. Award-winning tattoo artists, award-winning piercers as well. For all you freaky-ass people out there that want to pierce shit. It ain't my thing, but I ain't judging y'all, man.
You think Wemby's got any piercings?
No comment. I don't know. I don't know what that man got going on. Because he does look like a different breed of brother.
He looks different to me. It is fun to see him talking shit, though, by the way. I will say that. Like, it's been nice.
I remember I was talking to a good friend of ours. I ain't going to say his name. I'll tell you during the break. But he was talking about a certain individual who used to play for the University of Memphis.
Yeah.
He said, man, I don't know about that guy, man. I said, he either one of 3 things, man. I said, he either the type of dude who ain't got no girls at all. He a big freak or he gay. He one of 3, man. Ain't nothing in between. He's somewhere on the far end of one of them. Like he either do.
But isn't that all of us though? Like isn't that kind of isn't that all of us?
About like he's either like a super freak, like do anything, sleep with anybody, nasty freak, or he's like big time gay, or he's like a virgin. Like he ain't nothing normal about that dude. I'm gonna text you who he was talking about too.
Okay.
But
I probably agree with you 100%. I probably agree with that.
Yeah, man. All right, let's get to it, man. Number 2.
Speaking of the University of Memphis Tigers, man. They got hope
you blasted the over, bro. Hope you smashed the over last week when we had the bet, bro. Good God.
I told y'all not to, but dude. Yeah, that was that was something.
Yeah, man. Hey, the Tigers went out there on the road against Louisville. Man, it was looking like they were playing that shit on rookie level, 2K.
Man,
got that ass smashed. I want to say, did Louisville end up breaking the record for most threes against us?
No, I don't think they broke the record. I think they were very, very, very close. Yeah, it was. They hit. I mean, I didn't need to bring up the box score, but they outscored the Tigers by 45 points from the 3-point line. They shot the ball in. I'm trying to find the box score real quick. It was unbelievable, bro. Like as much as you like to hate on the Tigers for how that game played out, when a team is shooting like that, man, there's really not a whole lot you can do about it. They went 18 of 35 from the 3-point line. They shot 51%. And here's the crazy part. College basketball, like if you hit double-digit 3-pointers in a game, consider that a blessing as a college team because the basketball is just not as good, right? Like the basketball is just not as good as your professional guys, obviously. The shooting is just not the shooting is the main thing that you notice when you watch college basketball teams. It's just not as good. And so Louisville came out and hit 18 of 35. The Tigers were 3 for 11 in the game. They shot 27% from the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
And Louisville was 18 of 35. It was just an absolute beatdown, 99-73. Yeah, it was an ugly game, man. It was an ugly game. There's a lot of folks that were like super stressed about that game afterwards. And honestly, man, like I did not, maybe this is just, it's not apathy because I care, but there was not a part of me that didn't think the Tigers were going to lose this game. Like they weren't going to lose this game. Like they were, Louisville's awesome. And the Tigers are just who they are this year. They're going to go up and down. For them to play and to be in games like this against Louisville, everything has to be perfect for them to be in these games. And it just wasn't. They didn't play well. And they got smacked. So
are we the best team in our conference?
I think on roster, I think on the roster names alone, yes, they should be. They've got multiple former 5-star guys, former highly recruited guys that have played in Power 4 conferences. But I don't know if.
Hey, bro, I'm so glad that you black, bro. There was any doubt about it. There was any doubt about whether you were black. If I didn't know who you was, that's why they come here, bro. I'm like, all right, bro, who is this motherfucker? Go ahead.
Kip trips me out. Kip's a pretty negative individual. They should be, but we seem to never be. They just freaking won. They just won it last year, bro. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Like, this is the kind of crash out stuff that I'm not a fan of, right? Like, they never seem to be. He just freaking won it, right? And they're still favorites to win it.
All of a sudden, they won it 2 years in a row. Did they won
the conference championship. No, they got 2 years before they got beat in the first round by Wichita State.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that was the really bad season. But I think that
that's my only saving grace. I don't care about how they lose to Louisville. I just need them to be the best team in the conference.
Yeah,
but I'm asking you, do you think that's still true? Are they the best team in the conference?
Yes, they're the best team in the conference. If you had to ask me, like if you asked me right now, and I said this on the Bluff this week, if I had to choose the Field or the Tigers to win the regular season conference championship, I'm choosing the Field. Because I just don't know if I think that the Tigers have the consistency that you need to be able to go in and number one, win the regular season. I think there are going to be some slip ups. There were some I think Penny's best team that he's had since he's been here was last year, and they dropped 2. I think that this team, I think as bad as this conference is, Anthony, I think they will slip up on the road a few times this year.
Yeah.
They just have to get top 2 in the conference to be able to go to Birmingham, Alabama, and play. So they changed it up the conference championship this year. If you're in the top 2 of the conference in the regular season, you got to play. You get buys all the way to the semifinals. So you got to win 2 games in 2 days. And so, I think they should win the conference tournament. I don't know if they'll win the regular season. But
I'm gonna tell you I didn't watch the second of the game the other day. I was driving in the car, headed home when it was on, and I saw we were getting killed the way we were. I was like, all right, I'm not watching this. So this is my thing. I haven't watched a single.
What is Chris talking about?
Chris crazy, bro. I saw one game in person. I'll tell you about the game I saw in person, right? But I've seen a little bit of it on television, but it's kind of hit or miss on whether I've seen it on television. But I will say this. As somebody who's a very casual Tiger fan at this point in my life, used to be super diehard, right? Like glued in, constantly refreshing the 24/7 sports, the rivals, all that. I used to be constantly getting updates, reading Gary Parrish articles on CBS Sports about recruiting and all that, right? I used to be that guy, but I'm far from being that now. The thing that makes it hard for me is that not only do I not know who any of these guys are,
right? They're
not consistently anything. They're not consistently good. They're not consistently bad. Yeah. This guy's the best player in this game. This guy's the best player in this other game. This other guy who was horrible in the other game, now he's playing 20 minutes and he's really good. And I'm like, dude, like who is who on this team? And then I joked about they all look alike. It's all a bunch of little dudes with dreads, like Chris said.
Well, and I think
little dread heads out there, man.
I think Penny doesn't help with that because then you got a guy like William Wharton, who's a
who the hell is that?
Redshirt freshman who has a listen, who didn't play for the first 4 or 5 games of the year, came out and got some pretty substantial minutes, started 2 games ago and got a DNP coach's decision against Louisville. Like, it's like there are
I can't keep up, man.
The only consistent right now, when he's available is Ashton Hardaway is going to get 20 to 30 minutes a game. And let me just tell you, bro.
How do you say, how do you not know who Wharton is? He's AC Wharton's son.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, man.
It just, the only consistent right now is Doug McDaniel, who is the starting point guard who's going to play 35+ minutes a game. And Ashton Hardaway, who literally I can't tell you what he does. Like, I can't tell you what he does out there to help the team. And so I don't know, man. I don't know. What is Chris is wild.
Man, Chris crazy.
Ain't no drama.
I joke with you about this too, man. This particular team this year isn't good enough to deal with a kid who's got a pending legal issue and a Hardaway kid at the same time. Like this just ain't the year to have them dudes on the roster, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not good enough for that. Like, they're not good enough to have a guy where, damn, did you just beat the hell out of some girl at the beginning of the year? Yeah, damn, you another Hardaway kid? Like, it's just too much going on at one time, bro. And I want to get into it, but I've never been as I'm pulling for this season to be good because I really want them to be good this year. But as far as like being connected to the individual roster players on the team, I've never been this disconnected, bro. I have no clue. No clue who these dudes are. Because last year, bro, I could go about 10 deep naming dudes. I can't remember now.
You did multiple times on the show, yeah.
And the year before, I really was into that team, the one that had I can't remember none of them dudes now. Yeah, but these dudes, bro, like I have no clue who these guys are. And that don't particularly mean they're bad players. I'm just, like the year they had like David Jones in them. Like even then, that was 3 years ago, right? Yeah. I remember all those dudes, bro. But like these dudes, I know I won't know this roster by the end of the year. It'll be really hard. Because I remember when we were playing against UConn in the tournament, I was calling you like, oh, this kid, what's the name's good? Oh, who's this kid? Like, bro, it's just too many dudes coming through here in too little time, bro. Like I dare somebody since that David Jones class had David Jones in it, right?
Yeah. Tell
me how many different dudes have hit that floor for the Tigers in that 3-year span. I guarantee you it's like 45 dudes, bro.
Yeah.
It might be, bro.
And the bad part is you've got, I think there are some very specific things that Penny could be doing to help them, kind of ingratiate themselves to the city. And I'll keep saying his name, AC Wharton's son, William Wharton. He's the kind of guy.
He's AC Wharton's son for real?
No. But he's the kind of guy that
Will Wharton. It's like somebody on Twitter.
he's the kind of guy. He's a anonymous Twitter account.
Right, exactly. Will Wharton.
He's the kind of guy that could absolutely like become a fan favorite because of the way he plays. He reminds people a lot of DJ Steffens back when DJ was here, right? Just his athleticism, his the way he moves. He does a lot of really good things. But then all of a sudden he doesn't play a single minute against Louisville, and it just doesn't, like, those kind of things don't make sense to me. The worst, I remember we talked about this a couple of years ago. One of the biggest punching bag things for Penny Hardaway at the beginning of his career was that he had certain guys that he just guys like as great as good of a player as Alex Lomax was, he was a safety blanket for Penny Hardaway. The East High School kids, the Malcolm Dandridge, the Lawson kids, the Alex Lomaxes, the Jaden Hardaways, those guys were all kind of safety blankets for him. And once he didn't have any of those guys on the team, you saw him do things. You're like, oh, like last year, you're like, oh my God, like he's actually doing some things that are really, really good. Yeah. Now he's got, like you said, he's got his Ashton Hardaway back on the team. He's got a safety blanket, and it just doesn't work. Like, I just don't know. I think Ashton's probably a really great kid, but it just does not work, and he plays way too much. And it just doesn't make a lot of sense. But again, that doesn't mean anything to me based on this. Like, I'm not taking any broad assumptions about this Tigers team away from this Louisville game. They got beat by a better team, and it was embarrassing. It looked bad. They did not look good. They were on ESPN. They did not look good. And but Louisville played out of their minds, and Louisville will probably be competing for a national championship this year. That's how good they are. So
yeah, they're good. That team looked good from what I heard. I ain't seen none of the game, but what I heard, they definitely seemed like they were a good team. All right, man. Number 3.
Real quick, though, I do have. You want to hear Penny talk about it for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go.
Obviously, it's terrible outcome for us with a week to prepare.
Penny be having to fly shit on. There can't nobody buy but him.
Played a really good game, well-oiled machine.
Can't find that hat nowhere.
On both ends of the floor, they were the aggressor. And I'll just have to take this as a coach and say my team wasn't prepared as their team was, and we had a bad loss. I mean, you got to give Louisville some credit, man. They shot the hell out of the ball.
Hold on, man. I got one question. One question.
Credit, man. They shot the hell out of some credit, man. They shot
go back.
Some credit, man. They shot some credit, man. They shot.
Man, I can't go back.
As prepared as their team was, and we got.
Who is that dude, man? He play on the team.
I just have to take this as a coach and say my team wasn't prepared as their team was, and we got.
Yeah, that's Hakeem Hassan Abdul Hakeem.
Yeah. Hey, when you start playing the game, is this just a random black kid, or does he play for the Tigers? When you make that part of the show, man.
Yeah, right. Your computer's acting up. Your computer's jumping around.
It is. Go ahead, man. Number 3, bro.
Number 3. We had some bad Dillon versus LeBron, man.
Yeah, my computer is definitely tripping. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Hold on.
All right, let's keep going. We had bad Dillon versus LeBron last night. It was part 3 of the matchup between the beef continuing between Dillon Brooks and LeBron James. Man, it was such a crazy game. Obviously, they got into it early on. LeBron had his little pouting session on the court. Dillon threw the ball off of LeBron James's head or something like that. Crazy. And then let me bring Anthony off here real quick. His computer's acting a fool. Hold on. There we go. He had his whole little issue out there. And then they went through the game, and Dillon had a nasty 3-point shot where I think he got fouled by LeBron. Got up, jumped up, and kind of bodied LeBron up. Dillon got ejected. I think Phoenix went up by 1, or 2 at that point. It was the end of the game, 3-point shot. And then LeBron comes down, gets fouled, probably one of the weaker foul calls I've ever seen. Not a real foul. Devin Booker got called for it. I didn't feel like it was a real foul. LeBron made all 3 and won the game. But they had a bunch of statements. I want to show y'all the Dillon and LeBron interaction at the beginning of the game that ultimately ended up getting Dillon a technical foul. And I think LeBron got one as well. But this is just crazy that he's able to get away with this on the court. I don't understand how these refs didn't get him up out of there for what he did. But check this out.
James jawing at Brooks. Brooks walking away. Dillon's already got 1 technical foul.
I mean, just pushing up on the dude.
Walking away. Dillon's already got 1 technical foul. James is heated.
It's crazy to me, man. And so here's the Dillon Brooks ejection.
Gets the ball with the shot, and he gets fouled by James, and nothing is called.
And that's why Dillon he came in with
that's right.
A chop.
Like, that's crazy to me that they called that a technical foul on Dillon Brooks. Like, that feels like that was just a reactionary thing by the refs. Like, that to me felt like that wasn't anything. But Dillon already had a tech from the previous interaction, and then he got thrown out of the game for that, which ultimately then takes Dillon off of LeBron at the end of the game on defense. They put Devin Booker on him. and LeBron comes down, automatic, gets the foul call, makes the 3 free throws. They win the game, which ultimately, and folks are saying this in the comment section, that Jared said Phoenix losing is good for us. Good job, refs. For the Grizzlies fans, yes, that makes sense. Like, we want the Grizzlies to we want the Phoenix Suns to lose as many games as possible to help out with the draft opportunities for the Grizzlies this next offseason. But I'm not a fan of the way that the refs called that. Like, I feel like LeBron absolutely overreacted, manhandled the referee, probably should have been thrown out for that. And then the fact that they didn't call a foul on LeBron on that Dillon Brooks 3-point shot is wild. He made the shot, but it was absolutely a foul. And then LeBron comes in afterwards, and this is what he says. And I just love the way he's able to frame things. It's hilarious to me.
He's like to compete. He's going to compete. I'm going to compete. I'm going to get up in each other's face.
Back into his bitch.
Try not to go borderline with it. You know, I don't really take it there, but we just compete, you know, and did that almost all the way to the end of the game.
12.2 seconds left after he hit the go-ahead 3. He goes chest to chest with you. How aware were you in that moment of the fact that he already had a technical foul in order to perhaps make sure the refs saw what just occurred?
Well, it didn't matter if he had one already or not. That's definitely a tech. If it was a tech on me in the first half, then it was a tech on him right there. So.
Bro. Hold on, let me bring you back.
Let me in this mug.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, LeBron manhandled the ref and didn't get thrown out of the game. That technical foul on Dillon at the end of the game was trash to me. Like, that wasn't even close, right?
Yeah, bro. All that shit crazy. But like the people saying in the comments, shout out to the Phoenix Suns for losing. We need y'all to lose a lot more of them joints. Okay, I got questions for y'all. Y'all may know in the comments. I do not know. Every time I think about it, I don't think they actually look into it. We don't get 2 picks. We get either our pick or Phoenix's pick. We got a pick swap with them, right? Whoever has the second worst outside of Orlando, Phoenix, and Washington.
No, the pick swap is between the Wizards and the Suns, right? We get the worst we get the worst pick out of those two. I think if the Grizzlies are in the lottery, they keep their pick. It's the swap between Phoenix and the Wizards.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But we don't get our pick and another pick. We can trade our pick for them, right?
We can trade.
If our pick is the worst pick, do we get it the next year? Like, how does it work? Can we say, no, we don't want to swap with y'all? Is it just gone at that point? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
I don't think our lottery, if we are out of the playoffs and are in the lottery, I don't think our pick has anything to do with that pick swap. I think it's legitimately between.
You understand what I'm saying? Can you pause? Listen, if our pick is the worst pick, we definitely not trading it. We're gonna keep our pick.
Right.
But we do have the option to do a pick swap with Phoenix in them, right? So we say no, we're not gonna pick. What happened? Does it die, or do we get it another year?
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know.
And I'm so confused by all this. I need to ask Chris Harrington about this shit, man. I know he'll break it down.
Well, the comment section's talking about it.
All y'all sound wrong. No, I'm just.
Somehow Orlando's is a part of it too. Like, how does Orlando's play into it?
Because Orlando's could be worse than the Suns. We get the second worst, is what I thought.
Chris said we get the best of the 2 picks if Washington doesn't want the Phoenix pick. Rusty saying we have the rights to our pick. We get 2 picks, and we get the Suns pick if it's top 8.
Okay, all right. I still don't know, but it's all good.
We got it in the Bain trade. So apparently, Bain trade, we got Orlando's first round pick, and we get the worst of the 2 Washington Phoenix picks and our pick. I don't know if anything we have has any role in those 2 picks. So there's a potential, if everything goes haywire, if Phoenix gets bad, Orlando gets really bad, which they're not looking like.
But you just said 3 picks, bro. I know we ain't got no fucking 3 picks coming, bro.
If the Grizzlies are in the lottery, they would have the worst pick between Phoenix and Washington, the Grizzlies lottery pick, and top 8 protected Orlando Magic pick. So if it's Orlando's in the top 8, they get their pick. If they're outside the top 8, we get their first round pick.
I'm going to go back and watch the show later on. I ain't catching nothing you saying in real time, bro. Not saying that you're right or wrong. I don't know. I was super confused by all this, bro. It made sense when I thought we were going to be good and I thought Phoenix was going to be ass. I was like, all right. But now that they're not ass, I don't really know what that means. So Russ is saying that you nailed it. I'll go back and watch the show because in real time, I'm trying to make sure my computer working. So I ain't
right.
You ain't really registered. You ain't really registered.
Yeah.
But man, we're going to take a break, man. I got some money for y'all when we come back for the third segment. It's going to be inside the same brain. Hope my computer's back working when we come back. We'll see y'all in a minute.
In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem.
I was kind of encouraged by one or two things tonight, mainly. The Grizzlies were bad when John Morant was off the court, and that was a little bit of encouragement to me. Him playing basketball so far this year has not really led to team success, and so the fact that the team was really good when he was on the court said a lot to me.
Without Zach Edey, this team is going to struggle in a lot of ways. Zach has changed the way this team has looked. The rebounding situation was just it's untenable for the Grizzlies moving forward. Like with Yusuf Nurkic, with Kevin Love, with Lauri Markkanen, with Kyle Filipowski, with the size they have out there on the court, it was going to be tough for the Grizzlies, and the Grizzlies did not answer the bell. The bigs did not answer the bell when it came to rebounding.
They've got some if we were to call them any kind of trees, they would probably be white oaks, how nobody's thought of that yet, I don't know.
Tune into the post-game bounce live on the Bluff City Media YouTube channel immediately after every Memphis Grizzlies game for instant reactions and breakdowns. In the heart of the Highland Strip for 27 years, Trilogy Tattoo has helped tell stories for Memphians for generations. Located at 530 South Highland, Richie and his team are waiting to help you tell yours.
From tattoos to piercings, your body art should be as unique as you are. Voted a Memphis Flyer top 3 tattoo shop in the city of Memphis since day one. Your story will be safe here at Trilogy Tattoo.
Open 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11, and 3 to 11 on Sundays. They have convenient times waiting on you. Let Trilogy Tattoo help you tell your story.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. Final segment of the show, man. We call this Inside the Same Brain. We ain't done this in a minute, man. Before we get started, got some money for y'all, man. Got some free money for y'all folks out here, man.
It's going to be a second. You got to let me bring you back up because it kicked you out of everything. Here's the guest money. Here it is.
This money bet. Here it is, man. If Ivaka Zubac knows Zach Edey, he smelled blood. You know he about to go crazy.
Oh, he might have 20. He might have 20 rebounds.
10 rebounds is going to be easy. Cedric Coward, 6 rebounds. Cam Spencer, 2 made threes. Jalen Wells, 1 made 3. Santiago Aldama, 10 points, man. And Cedric Coward, 10 points. Plus $5.75, $10 to make you $57.54, man. Go get it. Free money from the Anthony Sain Show. It's a gas money bet. Go get it. I had somebody on the weekend saying, Cena, if Edey gets they actually said it about 10 days ago. They said if Edey gets most improved player, your first tank of gas is on me. I say, hey, I'll never see that tank of gas, bro. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, but shout out to FanDuel too, man. They made giving them your money that much easier, bro. I don't know if you've been on there, like when you bet a parlay now.
Yeah.
Like it has like a grid with like all the players. It's got +5, +10. It's got like you hit points. It's got +5, 10, 8, whatever they got. It's got all the players and they got them on a grid. So you ain't gotta be scrolling. It's all like right there.
Oh, that's good.
You just kind of click at it. It's pretty dope, man. I don't know if y'all seen that or not. Wait a minute. That's who you are, Chris? Damn. I didn't know that. I don't know if you want people to tell you who your Twitter is. He's I've been knowing him on Twitter, bro. I didn't know that. I'll send it to you. I didn't know that was Chris, bro.
That's what's up.
Damn.
Oh, it's Desert Squirrel. Let's go.
Yeah. I didn't know that, bro.
Shout out to you, Chris.
For some reason, I thought Desert Squirrel actually looked like the dude in the picture, man. Like I thought he looked like this dude.
Yes, honestly.
We've been mutual followers forever, bro. That is crazy, bro.
You're Desert Squirrel.
Bro, God damn. That man been around forever, bro. Chris, what the fuck, man? I didn't know that was you, bro. I thought there was a Chris Anthony on Twitter that I followed. I thought that was him.
I kind of did too.
I'm so confused, bro.
I like it when it collides like that. Shout out Desert Squirrel on Twitter, man.
We gotta do a I've been said I'm gonna do this, man. I promise I'm gonna do this for real though, man. I'm gonna start a getting all y'all Twitters and just having a Twitter stream where it's just y'all, bro. It's just Also said I'm gonna start a Discord. I got the Discord. I'm not following up with only because I'm not really sure who all is in there, bro. It might be some weirdos in there joint. So I'm kind of careful about how I interact with dudes out here, man. But yeah, man, we gave y'all some free money, man. Now I want y'all to know what's on the brother mind. Kenneth Stubblefield, one thing I did this weekend that I watched. One thing I did this weekend, I don't know if y'all heard this or not. One thing I did this weekend I did not tell y'all about in the beginning of the show, Kenneth, was I watched John Cena's final match, Kenneth Stubblefield. Wrestling is part of my life. And when I was a little kid, Saturday morning wrestling, Channel 5 wrestling was my thing. I got away from it for a while, came back to it during the Attitude Era. Always been a big wrestling fan, man. Left again, and I came back around the Tribal Chief era, right? I was all in for all those things, right? But during that time, I wasn't watching wrestling, but I kind of kept an eye on it. I kind of knew what was going on.
Right.
I relatively had an idea of what it was, but I wasn't watching. But John Cena dominated an era of wrestling that I did not watch, right? But I can't acknowledge that I understand that he was that dude, right? So he had his final match. It's Saturday night's main event, and I watch a lot of wrestling commentary, and I watch a lot of these guys who kind of make these shows, make these videos where all they do is shit on the product, right? It's kind of crazy because I have zero tolerance for that when it comes down to the Grizzlies or the Tigers or whatever. But I'm absolutely entertained by these dudes who are just crash outs talking about the wrestling product, right? And I don't disagree with the stuff these dudes are saying, man. And there's a lot of basic premises that I agree about. And here are my quick thoughts on the whole John Cena thing. First of all, John Cena is not my GOAT. He's not the greatest of all times in my eyes. But for people who watched John Cena during that era I wasn't watching, I totally get it. To me, the greatest of all time is The Rock. I had this conversation with y'all before. Yeah. It's not Steve Austin. It's The Rock. Why? Because The Rock was the face of the company as a face. He was the face of the company as a heel. He came back as a 50-some-year-old man. It was the biggest deal in 2024. Like, that happened, bro. We saw old-ass The Rock be the biggest deal in wrestling at that age. And it's not many times where a legacy act can come back and be a heel and get over it. He did it at that old-ass age, right? Those type of things, to me, make The Rock the best. He was good in the ring, good on the mic. He was out of this world as a face, out of this world as a heel. To me, he's the greatest of all time. With that being said, if people believe that Cena's the best, I totally get it, bro. I totally get why they say it. But I don't agree. He ain't my GOAT, but whatever, right? So I'm watching this match. There are so many things I'm gonna talk about before it even happened. First of all, his retirement tour was ass. They turned this man heel. Even when they turned him heel, I was like, okay, so how they gonna get him back face? He's not gonna retire a heel. So I don't think they really had a plan. They botched that whole thing. He looked the same, did the same stuff. He just like he was in a bad mood, like he was sad about something. He didn't look like a heel. Like the whole heel Cena run was absolute trash. I mapped it out. I don't know if I talked to you about this, but I talked to Kevin Cerrito. I talked to Jeffrey Wright about this. I talked to Dustin Starr. I told all these people my ideas of how they should have handled the whole Cena thing. Right? I had 2 ways they could have handled it. Neither one of those things happened because they don't listen to me, right? So the first thing was when Brock Lesnar came back and Brock Lesnar squashed him. Brock Lesnar beat him real fast. They should have had it where he beat up Cena real bad. And they could have did like a Rocky 3 thing or
Yes.
What's the movie? The other Rocky, the
Creed.
The Creed thing, right? They
Yep.
could have had it where Brock Lesnar fucked him up real bad.
Yes.
And then he gets his get back in his final match. He beats Brock Lesnar and it's over. That's the way I would have did it. That's one way I would have did it. Because in between that Brock Lesnar match and now, it was been a bunch of nonsense. He's lost every match. He beat AJ Styles, I think. It was AJ Styles before that. He beat AJ Styles. He lost to fucking Dominic Mysterio, and he lost to Gunther right now, right? So like he was on a losing streak. So
and he lost the cage match with the 4-on-4 or whatever with
he was on that team?
Yeah. It was,
yeah. So like he's taking his L's, but he's already looked up at the ceiling, right? So that whole part was ass. And then they had this tournament where he fights Gunther in his last match.
Wasn't he? I thought he was. Jared said he wasn't. I thought he was. My bad.
Jared said what? He went in that 4-way. No, I don't think he was in it. No.
Okay.
But he's lost to fucking Dominic Mysterio, bro. He lost to Brock Lesnar, and he lost to Gunther in his last matches, right? So my thing was, if Gunther's 38 years old, bro, like he's not a young wrestler. He's 38 years old. And typically when these guys go out, they lose to a guy who they think is next up or a guy they want to beat it next up or whatever. Like, bro, Gunther's 38 years old, bro. Like, he's not – if that's the future of your company, your future is fucked, bro. My thing was you have a legit monster in NXT in Obafemi who looks like a fucking monster. He wrestled in the first match of the night. I don't know if you watched it at all. But Obafemi is a beast, right? They could have brought him up because he's been in NXT for way too goddamn long. They could have brought him up. They could have had him fight Cena. He could have put Cena away. You would have believed it. You would have been like, okay, that guy Obafemi is up next. Whatever, bro. All those things could have happened. You got bad body ass Gunther who has no personality. Nobody gives a fuck. He gets heat because he sucks. He don't get heat because he's good at being the heel. He's just nobody likes him. And like we're tired of looking at this dude. But that ain't even the worst part, Kenny. If you decide to not do the Rocky 3 angle, right, with Brock Lesnar, if you decide not to do the next guy up in Obafemi, the actual monster, right, not the guy with Ozempic body, right? If you decide not to do Obafemi, if you say, okay, he's going to lose to Gunther, John Cena taps out to Gunther, bro. Taps out to him. The guy who says never quit. Quit. I would have been fine with seeing him put the little chokehold on him and John Cena passes out. That would have been a John Cena way to go. I'm not quitting I'm about to go out fucking dead. You got to kill me. Right? That would have been dope. But seeing this man tap out, then he had this stupid ass smile on his face. He really wasn't even putting up a fight. Just had this stupid ass smile on his face and baby tapped him like this and the match was over. I was like, bro, this is so fucking trash, bro. This is the dude they call him the GOAT. And then Triple H bring his fucking naked dick looking ass outside, man. He come out there. He got a big ass smile on his face while he's hugging John. I'm like, bro, this is fucking garbage, bro. Like, if y'all say this dude's a GOAT, y'all did not put that man away like the GOAT. Because AEW put Sting away way better than WWE put John Cena away, man, for sure. But
yeah, I don't understand. Like you said, I don't follow wrestling as much as everybody else.
I'm probably
but seeing John Cena tap like that with
Ozempic body ass dude, man,
with that weird smile was weird to me, like strange. Like it was like I don't know what the story. Like clearly they were trying to tell a story with him smiling like that and tapping. But what was the story? Are they saying he's at peace? He's at peace with everything.
And I'm not a fan of saying fuck the reality of wrestling, bro. I'm not. We all know this shit is fake, but don't have John Cena in the middle of a match smile like, oh, I'm fine with the decisions of this fake match. Like, no, bro. Like, no, don't do that, bro. Like, that shit was fucking garbage to me, bro. That shit was fucking trash. I had a conversation with my guy, Jay Ham, who Jay was like, bro, I didn't like none of that shit. All that shit was fucking garbage, bro. Pure fucking trash. But anyway, I'm worried about the WWE, man, because that shit look, their numbers are like in half. They're doing like half the numbers they were doing 2 years ago.
It's
WWE
crazy.
is doing half the numbers they were doing a year ago.
And they're on way more accessible places now than what they were before. Right?
Hey, bro, that shit was garbage.
They're on ESPN Plus and Netflix.
Hey, that's all I got, though, man. Y'all put y'all opinions in the comments. Let me know what you think about that joint. Yeah, bro, that shit was dumb. That shit was dumb. I ain't gonna hold you. But for Ken Stubblefield, this is Anthony Sain. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man, and we out.
Thank you for listening to The Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to the Bluff City Media YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.